say the thing you're not supposed to say.
Let's talk about marriage.
They have like a 2-second rebound rate and you're back doing the next pain in the ass thing.
Parenting. Oh my gosh.
They have sucked the pretty right out of me. They treat me like it, and I do their laundry. Lucky me.
Sex.
I'm caught between two evils. I generally like to take the one I never tried.
Scary stuff like ghosts. I know it's totally out of left field, but just go with me on this.
Boo, you whore.
Love.
I give you what you need. That's all. I'm talking about taking care of each other the best you can. What's wrong with taking care of a woman? She takes care of you.
Friendships.
Wink and her necklace says best friends forever.
Sure you wanted to say forever? I don't think you guys will be best friends forever, no offense, but sometimes you grow apart. And maybe she'll find a new best friend. They end up doing everything together.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Still Awkward with Sadie. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, sweetheart.
I don't even feel like we had an anniversary.
That's my fault.
No, it's not your fault. You were just traveling and moving along. Moving and shaking is what you were doing. And I was here.
Yeah.
Like a complete loser.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. But no, it's our anniversary. And we have spent about 17 minutes together today.
Literally.
And I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault.
You just went crazy eyes on me, though, when you said that's okay.
Well, you could have got me a card or something. I got you a card.
You did. And thank you. And we are going to celebrate this weekend.
That is such a good save.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So how was traveling right now with airports are insane, and you actually had to go to the Houston airport, right?
God, where was I? I was in Houston and I was in Mississippi, Jackson to be exact.
I kept hearing like Houston was really bad. It was like in the news.
Houston, I mean, the lines might have been bad, but I was connecting through there, so it wasn't awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't really notice it that much other than maybe we were a little delayed getting out, which was kind of iffy because I had some connections, but no, it was good other than that. You know, today though, as I'm traveling, getting up in the morning, I'm watching something online, two things.
Yeah.
Right?
What?
So Duffy, the Secretary of Transportation, comes out and talks about how like 10% of select airplanes, can't even think of it on the road so much. 10% of airports in select airports are going to be going down by 10% of the traffic, right? So that's going to cause some issues because they can't pay TSA people.
Right.
And so they're finding second jobs and yada, yada, yada. Then did you see that thing in Kentucky, in Louisville?
Was it the UPS plane or something? Yes. And like a lot of people died.
Like 9 people on the plane.
That's awful.
It's a cargo plane for UPS. And like, there's like the footage of it looks like unbelievably awful. But I'm getting up in the morning and I'm like, oh, it's our anniversary. I'm going to come home. I'm going to see.
And then you're like, plane crash.
This is happening in airports. I'm all like, oh my God.
And you had to make a connection. So you were on 2 different planes. You were on a tiny plane.
And a big plane. Yeah. But no, other than that, you know, so I had that happening this morning. I'm like, I feel awful. 9 people passed away. This is going on. So I'm like, am I getting these planes today? All right. I guess I am. Let's get home. My babe's anniversary is today. We got to get home.
I'm so glad you got home.
Yeah.
It's nice having you back. Like, I'm not a big fan of being alone, and I have Murphy here.
Yeah.
She's dead weight, if we're being honest.
Oh, she does not carry herself there.
My God.
If anything, she only adds.
Messes.
Yeah. If anything, she only adds.
No, we have a lot of fun when you're gone.
You do. You guys live it up.
We do. We live it up. And so we've had a lot of fun, but I'm not, you know, it's funny because there's such, what am I trying to think of? We have such a routine.
Yeah.
That when you disrupt the routine, it's really hard. Like, I have to be the one to remember to close all the curtains in the house and the shades and lock the doors and make sure.
Well, and I felt bad too, because we do have a routine. You're responsible for some things and I'm responsible for some things. And today, especially, I felt bad because yesterday I felt bad because I was like, hey, FYI, can you make sure you turn in our ballots? Because it's an election day.
Right.
And remember, Murphy has this and this and this going on. And I felt like she's got it.
Did you feel bad? My God, well, no, I knew everything. I had already turned the ballots in when you texted me.
I know, but I was like, she's got it. But like, I just wanted to make sure, hey, these are things that I typically do. Are you okay?
I'm just going to tell you something.
Yeah.
At the risk of fighting on our anniversary,
Okay.
Sometimes I kind of feel like the help. Like you'll text me and be like, don't forget, drop the ballots off. Murphy has to be at basketball at 6. Probably have her there early. Don't forget her water bottle, healthy snack. I'm like, am I like the nanny? Like I can figure this out.
And I literally thought about that after I texted him like that, like a check-in and a checklist of like some things but it's because those are things that I do. And I wanted to make sure, hey, it was more like I do these things. Just remember these things are happening, not like going through and double checking your work. But I did feel bad.
You caught that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you caught it. One of the things that I did do while you were away and while Murphy was at school, I got a lot of stuff done around the house, a lot of organizing, a lot of cleaning. But I also on the background had this show on that just came out on Hulu. It's called All's Fair, and it is starring
Jennifer Lopez,
Kim Kardashian.
Oh,
and let me tell you something. Here I go. I'm going to go on my rant. I really think good for her. Good for her. She's trying new things. She passed like the baby bar exam to be a lawyer. And I
thought she didn't pass it.
She didn't pass it. And then she just recently took it again and passed it.
Okay.
Anyway, which is like an incredible thing to be able to do. I mean, I think you just got to give her a little credit here. But this show also has some pretty heavy hitters like Sarah Paulson is in it. She's in a lot of I think she's been in all the American Horror Stories. Also Glenn Close, which you've never seen Fatal Attraction.
I've seen parts of it when you're watching it, and I'm like, this is not speak to me at all.
It's a good lesson for every husband to watch.
Oh yeah. Your side piece could go crazy and stab everybody.
Yes, essentially.
Yeah.
It was a movie made to be more of an educational tool than entertainment. Sure. So anyway, she's in this. I will tell you when I did stop to kind of watch what was going on. It was it felt very awkward. It doesn't feel like a normal Ryan Murphy, who's the creator, and he does all the American Horror Stories. It's kind of like a corny, cheesy.
Did he do it as a favor for Kim Kardashian to be in a show?
Well, Kris Jenner is the co-creator of this.
Oh, and it's not doing well? That's weird.
Oh, stop being so negative. But yeah, so it got a 0%. Why you got to get excited about other people's failure? That's so not cool.
No, it's not failure. It's just.
You laughed when I said it got a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No, I'm not laughing.
Okay. You were laughing, though. You let a laugh out.
Okay.
I will tell you, though, that I didn't think it was anything that's going to win any awards, but I thought it was an enjoyable show.
Sure.
I mean, it had some really good cameos in it. They released the first 3 episodes, and I forgot Hulu, because some of these streaming services I love because they just release everything. Like Netflix is really good at just releasing every episode of the season. Hulu, not so much. You got to wait for it. They get you hooked on the 3 episodes and then they make you wait. Yeah. But I will definitely continue watching it. And what's funny is I saw a bunch of articles today about how horrible it was because it's getting such bad reviews. But then I look at the comments and people are like, I like the show. I think it's entertaining. I mean, again, you're not thinking that it's going to be winning any Golden Globe awards, but for what it is, I think it's really fun.
And what's it called?
It's called All's Fair.
And it's a series?
It's a series, and it's about like women who start this law office for women. So they go after, the husbands. And the soon-to-be ex-husbands.
The people that all liked it, when you click on their profile, are they like separated, ex, whatever? So they
lonely.
have like, no. I'm not saying that they're lonely. I'm just saying that they want to go a little scorched earth. You know what I mean?
You know what? Like, here's how it's painted, though.
Okay.
It's painted that these men, so for example, Jessica Simpson makes an appearance.
Yeah.
She plays, this is so random, but do you remember Rick Springfield?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not to go off on a side note here, but I did read John Stamos's book, and John Stamos.
Hold on. We just went from Jessica Simpson to Rick Springfield to John Stamos. You lost me. We're just jumping around.
Let me just get this out. I read John
6
Stamos.
degrees of Full House right now.
I read John Stamos's book.
You read John Stamos?
I did.
You read John Stamos's book.
I like to read books about people, even if they're stupid people, which I don't think John Stamos is stupid at all.
Does he have a memoir?
Yeah, he does.
And you, of all the books in all the world,
I know.
You were like, you know what?
I also read the Britney Spears book.
No, I'm not saying bad. No. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying what drew you to all the books in all the world. You're like, John Stamos has a memoir.
I don't know. It popped up and I thought, I need something to read right now. And I've always found John Stamos to be like really likable.
Super likable.
So likable. And in this book, he's insanely likable.
Yeah.
Like so likable. But he was on, I think it was General Hospital with Rick Springfield. And at the time, Rick Springfield was like the heavy hitter on General Hospital.
Okay.
Or whatever soap opera. We'll just go with General Hospital. Rick Springfield was like a super heavy hitter. And he talks about John Stamos, how big of an asshole he was to everybody.
Really?
Just like awful. And I don't know. I believe John Stamos. So
wait. John Stamos talks about how big of an asshole Rick Springfield was to everybody?
Yes. And John Stamos was like this new guy that got hired and he was young, and Rick Springfield was probably very threatened by him and was just an asshole to him. Anyway, that's a side note of Rick Springfield. But Rick Springfield also makes a cameo on this show, All's Fair, and he plays Jessica Simpson's soon-to-be ex-husband. And Jessica Simpson, they have put, the storyline is that he made her get a bunch of plastic surgery because she was getting older.
Okay. Question then.
Go ahead.
In the show, did they just have Jessica Simpson be Jessica Simpson?
Well,
or did they do her up to have like botched plastic surgery?
Okay, so they did her up to have botched plastic surgery, but I'm going to be honest, her lips, I think were supposed to be exaggerated, but that's how her lips look.
Okay.
Like if you listen to Jessica Simpson talk right now, she sounds like she's drunk all the time or drugged.
Ashley is like the best at wearing gray. My sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she loves gray.
Like she's very rock and roll, but there is something about a gray that's like sexy. Maybe it's her and her husband that share genes. I have no idea.
You know what?
I don't know. There's something hot about him.
Which is a shame because I like her.
I don't know who ever really thought she was a really good singer, though.
Didn't she? I thought she had a good voice. Did she not?
No.
Was she not like talented or no? No.
I don't want to say someone's not talented.
But no, I know. But like, there's the people that are just like auto-tune and like they have like the look and the marketing behind it. But I thought she could actually sing. Could she not sing?
Not great.
Really?
But then again, you know what? Some people love Jessica Simpson and they're like, her music is great. And so it's just, my opinion is her music is not my kind of thing.
Okay.
But anyway, she's on this show and she plays Rick Springfield's soon to be ex-wife.
Surgery. I can't believe we've talked this long about this show. Keep going.
And I mean, I guess that's the end of my story. It's got amazing cameo.
Great. Awesome. Sounds good.
The end.
Anyways.
But no,
what's next, Jeopardy contestant?
It's got good cameos that are really interesting. But Rick Springfield is ruined for me. Not that he was ever like a thing for me, but like after I read John Stamos' book, I was like, you bastard.
Hey, speaking of old Uncle Jesse.
Yeah.
John Stamos. Mm-hmm. I saw an interview with him on social, like call it a 30-second, 45-second clip.
Okay.
Have you seen this? And is it real or whatever? So his wife on Full House was Lori Loughlin.
Right.
Lori Loughlin and her husband were caught in that scandal about paying for their kids to get into schools.
Yeah.
Right. And essentially it comes out in the way, because her husband's like Massimo or whatever.
Yeah, his name is Massimo.
A fashion designer.
Yeah, and like, I don't know. I think she's way too hot for that guy,
But Uncle Jesse was like letting it out in an interview.
Oh yeah, Uncle Jesse.
Where he was like, she's great. She had no idea about this. She didn't even know. I was on the phone with her. I'm like, you're on TV right now. Yeah, check this out. And he was like, him, however, he's a piece of shit. And if I ever see him, I'm going to put him in, like, he was like going off on him.
He's a terrible narcissist. And I don't think you ever get out of that unless you're able to. And then, you know, I know a little about his history, you know, his family a little bit. I think that I think when you have a wife like that and a family, like, how do you do that? How do you bust that up?
Yeah. And I bet John Stamos could whoop some ass.
Probably. I mean, he was a drummer in the Beach Boys.
He still is. He still does shows. See? I mean, there's like one Beach Boy left.
I mean, I like John Stamos.
I love John Stamos. You should read his book. You would get such joy out of it.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I mean, like John Stamos.
There's just a lot more to him.
Sure.
Than Full House.
He's an onion.
But yeah, he hates Lori Loughlin's soon-to-be ex-husband.
Of like 20 some odd years.
20-something years. Hates
like,
him.
And does not hide it either.
No. Well, I think he probably hid it when they were together. Like, he didn't speak ill.
I appreciate about John Stamos. He's like, you're on my side. I'll back you for life.
I know. I love that about him.
That's great.
Read his book.
I might. We'll see. Although
by the end of the show, I want to convince you to read this stupid book.
Okay. Well, and we don't have to go too much like into what I'm talking about versus your all's well here. But
no, it's all's fair.
Okay. Sounds good. All's well. Kim Kardashian. But in my flights and while I was out, I'm not necessarily one that likes to, you know, go out when I'm traveling. I like to get my stuff done and be in the hotel and whatever.
Yeah.
And so I binged a new show.
What?
On Netflix.
I bet it's nothing I would watch.
Nothing you would watch. It's tailor made for me. And I know that you just, it's not bad. You will not watch it. Like I will probably not watch All's Well, right? You will.
You would hate All's Well.
Yeah. The Diplomat.
All's Fair. God dang it. You guys say the wrong thing. It's called All's Fair.
Well. The Diplomat.
Yeah. Okay. Not my thing.
Political thriller.
Probably very well written. Probably going to win a ton of awards.
I don't know if it's going to win a bunch of awards, but it's just like, I mean, it's not like completely done up, but it's really good twists and turns, ambassadorship, just
you're really into that kind
just
of stuff.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Although there is some
sex
loving going on.
Oh my God, I was right. There's
some loving going on.
These shows these
and there's
days.
Some tense loving of forbidden love that's in there too.
What if I told you botched face Jessica Simpson gives a blowjob to Rick Springfield's character? And it's disturbing. It's as disturbing as you would imagine it is right now in your mind.
Okay.
If you're imagining it, which I know you are, I'm looking at your face right now and I can tell you are. It is like really disturbing. And I don't know if it's because of his age, but it's just really weird. It's really troubling.
What angle is it?
It's like it's like you can see the top of her head.
Well, I'm sure they're not going to show Jessica Simpson
going down on Rick Springfield.
You know.
Now that would win an Emmy.
Yeah.
No, I mean you could see the top of the head and then like he's like, oh yeah.
You see his emotions?
Yes.
Okay.
You see him getting, pleasure.
Sure.
And then the end comes for him. I don't know how to put this where it's not disgusting.
Sure. Yeah.
And this is where the storyline comes in because he's like, you know what I love when you give me beep?
Yeah.
Is when your ugly face comes up and blah, blah. And he starts like saying she's ugly. I know it was totally a twist. I'm like, damn, she just gave you a blowjob, you a-hole. But no, he was awful to her. And that's the story is he pushed her to get all this work done because she was getting older. Oh. So good. You guys, all's fair. It's not,
sounds like if you're looking that Kris Jenner would have wrote.
If you're looking for 24 karat good writing, political drama, like something very well written, like an Aaron Sorkin show. You are not getting
Rick
that.
Springfield was getting a blowjob.
I mean, you know what? I was mesmerized the entire time I'm like, damn, Rick Springfield, I knew you were an a-hole, but not this bad. But I see after reading John Stamos.
If John Stamos was that character, here's what John Stamos would do. He'd go, I'm not doing that. That's
He would not do that. He would not do that.
I won't.
We know him.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what John Stamos would do.
John Stamos would be like, no.
Probably. Why isn't he like a senator or something?
I don't know. He's so good looking and charming. Why isn't he like a George Clooney? You know what I mean?
Because he doesn't do movies.
But he does music and he does the drums, which I think all women are attracted to that. That's very attractive when someone
the drums.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's hot.
Guitar.
Anything like if you're musically inclined and able to play, that's very attractive.
Okay.
Just like it would be if I had an amazing voice, like Jessica Simpson.
Oh God, you sang like Jessica Simpson
in the shower.
Yeah, we wouldn't have a podcast.
I know. I would be living my life on the road.
You'd be giving, head to Rick Springfield on TV shows.
I would be, if I met him, I'd be like, yeah, I heard about you from John Stamos's book. He'd be like, who are you? So anyway, you binged a show. I watched part of a show, which was pretty good. And you know what? It was fun to watch. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was corny, but it was still, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Let me segue into, we're close to holiday season, although
we're pretty far away from it, actually.
I'm going to tell you something. While you were gone, I would have so put the tree up, but you didn't want that.
Yeah.
So I respected your wishes. If it were up to me, it would be a winter wonderland at our house right now. But okay, it's fine. But I was watching this video on TikTok. It made me laugh so hard and I shouldn't laugh. It happened in Atlanta and this town, don't do that. When you do that, it makes me so nervous.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, you do these pauses.
Yeah, they're story pauses.
Absolutely.
That's how I
it's
talk.
Good. And you're right. I do. I lean in when you pause.
Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
I'm like, and
yeah.
I'm like,
okay.
No. But I'm saying it's something that I need to work on.
Okay. So anyway, back to it.
Yes.
It happened in Atlanta and this town was getting its Christmas tree,
okay.
Like a big deal. It's not a big town in Atlanta. It's like a small town in Atlanta and they're getting this big tree and they're putting it up at the historic courthouse. So this crane is picking it up and I'll play the audio for you because this whole story just makes me die laughing. This crane is picking up this big tree and everyone's like, oh my God, it's Christmas. And the tree snaps in half.
Oh no.
Just crack. It's so loud. Everyone's just standing there. And you know what they did? The news then decided to interview the fake Santa Claus guy who was there for the ceremony. And this is what he said, which I think made it worse.
Ooh. When it snapped, it was such a loud pop. It felt like you were watching your child breaking their arm or something. And I saw the horticulturist a little while ago, right after it happened, and you could tell he was extremely upset. I mean, that's his pride. And that's his baby, and I think everybody around here was just like, oh my gosh, what do we do?
Hasn't this happened to am I delusional? Hasn't this happened to the Rockefeller tree?
I don't think it's happened to the Rockefeller tree.
Hasn't there
the
been
Rockefeller
something?
Tree? I'm sure there has, but not the Rockefeller tree. It's been huge.
Really? Why did I think about that when I saw this? But I thought, oh my God, this small town getting its big old, they call it the Great Tree. And they're all standing around because what are you going to do? They had this giant tree. It just cracked in half.
Yeah.
And it's ruined. The holidays are ruined for these people.
You think they'll find another tree?
Yeah, but I mean, will they still get the same turnout? Shit, I wouldn't want to go to a tree lighting twice. One is good enough. And then you stand there and
when's the last time you went to a tree lighting? Or the holiday lights?
Yeah, it's true. But a lot of people will go to those things.
Yeah. And I wanted to take Murphy to one and you're like, we'll go when they're on later.
Well, I mean, what is the difference between, here's the deal. In our town, they have a big lighting ceremony, not necessarily of the tree, but
of downtown.
Downtown is all lit up. It's really pretty. I love it. But it's usually the lighting of when everything lights up. It's so packed with people. It's freezing cold because obviously it's in December. And Ryan's like, let's stay. And all I'm thinking about is like, God dang, parking is going to be a nightmare. Then we're going to have to find a spot. And then, we're going to lose the spot to somebody who pushes their way towards our spot. And it's just what a nightmare. So I always say, let's just go and see the lights. Now, something that we used to do you remember doing this when Sophie and Coop were young? We would do the carriage ride. There was a carriage ride that would go on light tours.
Does Jim still do that?
They don't. They don't do that anymore. What a very sad thing that we can't do with Murphy. So anyway, I saw this video and this Santa did not play it off well. He was he could have handled this a lot better being, the guy playing Santa Claus, but
sure,
he didn't.
What shame.
You're yawning right now, right?
Do you know how...
In the middle of recording our show?
Do you know how long I've been awake and what I've been doing over the last 3 days?
That time change has got to be rough.
Not only the time change, but like travel and like the getting up at 4 o'clock and getting stuff and then going until night. And it's a lot.
Well, listen,
a couple days.
What if I told you some good news?
That it's almost over?
Wow, that's good news.
I'm kidding.
Good God. No, you're not. And happy anniversary. And yes, it is almost over. Okay. So thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode of Still Awkward.
Is it over?
It really is.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought you were kidding with me.
No, I'm serious. I'm Still Awkward with Sadie. I'm not going to ask people to do. I hate that.
What?
Follow, subscribe, automatic download, comment. Like it's just so much. If you want to, and if that's something you do, that would be great. But I don't expect things from people like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not good at selling myself, or I'm like, if you want to.
Yeah.
But you know who I do want to thank? I want to thank our amazing sponsors, including Wilbur's Total Beverage. I saw again on TikTok, I'm being fed these holiday drinks that you can make. And I found one with the apple Crown Royal, like the green apple Crown Royal. And then you mix it with cranberry juice and then you put in orange slices. Oh my God. It's so good. It looks so good. I want to make it. I don't know. I could find all kinds of stuff that I need at Wilbur. I could definitely find the green apple Crown Royal at Wilbur's Total Beverage. Follow them on social media because you're going to be able to get those special deals. And they're always putting out deals, different recipes. Also, they're family owned and operated, and they're locally owned and operated. They live right here in the community. So thank you so much to Wilbur's Total Beverage for being such an amazing sponsor. And thank you guys so much for listening. Tomorrow, it's the Friday weekly roundup wrap up. So we'll see you tomorrow. Awkward ending.